This is the Euro Aussie on the 60, and this is a double top that violated the V point. We've pulled back then for a 26.18, and we have an AB equals CD pattern. So anybody that watched the video last night that I did, I posted it out with some trade ideas. This was one of them, and I've woke up this morning to a very nice entry here offering a 2-to-1 reward to risk. So let's just go out to the daily time frame. And structure level on at the highest point here, you can see that we have, oops, get rid of that, a break above, close above. So here on the dailies I'd only be looking for long opportunities, but of course after violating that structure level we could see a pullback into the wicks, which is just here, before looking for those long opportunities. On the 240 I've been moving quite directionally here, move higher, pull back, move higher, pull back, move higher, pull back, and then we've had this move higher up to here. Now you can just about make out the double top here on the 240. It is valid here. We do have the RSI overbought with divergence. The problem for me is that this does not come into a major level of structure. And just to show you the AB equals CD pattern as well, let me draw this out properly. So it's going to be from here to there. We'll duplicate this, and you can see that we've then come up to that level, spiked a little bit past it, but these things are never accurate to the pip. We have come into a psychological number, 16200. They tend to act as magnets and structure as well. But if we look left, there isn't a definitive area of structure here that I'm completely happy with. So usually I'd enter based on a double top, but what I've done here is wait for the violation and then the 26.18 entry. It's a little bit more conservative, but on a trade like this where we just don't have a major level of structure, the main one for me was this. This was a key level. Look how we came up to that zone and just rejected off it, and it was that 16200 level. If we drop to the 60, then we can see still valid, still holding that level. So pull back for 26.18. So what we do is a fib on from our swing high to swing low, and you look at selling that 61.8. I've only just looked at this trade, so I've got a better entry. And in terms of targets, I would play for fib targets based off the AB equals CD pattern. For me, that's going to be a 38.2 fib. Usually I go for two fibs, 38.2 and 61.8. Because though we are looking bullish here, I'm only looking for a small retracement, so not interested in playing for any extension here. So what does that mean then in terms of risk? Get this right, come lower. There we go, 43 of risk. Stops here, I've got a full ATR behind the highest point, which just so happens to be 15 pips behind this psychological number, 16200. So a very nice area there to hide stops behind. We have a lovely reward to risk here. I'm front running by quite a bit. We've got 116 pips of reward. I'm front running by 7 pips here. It is the Euro Aussie, so I do want to give it plenty of room. And we'll see what happens here. Hopefully this trade can complete before the end of the week. And we're back for the update on this trade, and this is a losing trade. We had the double top, we did violate to the downside, we pulled back. Now at this point we then double topped again on the 15, was not taken out, and then we saw a move lower, we saw a pullback, and then a move lower. And what I was noticing is that we were failing to put in new lows. So I was able to knock some off the 43 pips here. It was a loser for around 35 pips. I've actually waited a little bit just to see if the market did drop in the end, but it didn't. So out of that for minus 35.